Victor, and welcome to Live Art Stream. Um, it's always a fun time for Live Art Stream. I come on here, open a little window into what I'm working on. Sometimes I just work on stuff, and then we see what happens. So it's always fun. I'm Victor. I work for Tops. I do lots of freelance illustration for them, and I enjoy what I do, and that's what it is. So hey, let's see what shenanigans we get up to today. Let's see here. Oh, there's a few people in here. Hey, all have decided to join me early. What up? All right, so I'm just gonna sketch some stuff. If anybody has requests, hit me up. We can make that happen. Yo, what's up, Cards for You? How's it going, man? Hey, what's up, Bobby? It's nice to see you guys. How's your Tuesday going? Is it Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday. Let's see what kind of shenanigans we come up with. No, yesterday was Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. See, it's hard for me sometimes to keep my days straight. This week is flying by, Jesus. I'm gonna do a take on a Dead Ted kind of character today. I'm just kind of sketching. I wanted to do a character looking up, so I'm gonna do a Dead Ted. Ha, whatever. I know. I spent most of the morning. Whoa, most of the morning here. Excuse me. Trying to get this thing aligned right. What up? Getting people stuff ready for them. Yeah. So yeah, stuff is getting packed up. It's like, man, so many cards. Yeah, it's the Avo's on the other shelf, but I don't want to knock stuff over. Basically, everybody's stuff is going out tomorrow morning. I feel like packaging is like the most boring part of the whole process. But yeah, everybody's getting a bunch of stuff. What up, Patrick? How's it going, dude? But yeah, essentially, I'm just doodling. If somebody wants to get a commission done, just hit me up and we can make that happen on the stream. Like, I kind of am doing a Dead Ted, but it's more like doodling because it's a concept I hadn't done before from this angle. This underlook. And then it's like, we'll see how it goes. Because I figure, if I do a Dead Ted, even if I can always just put it on a group or one of my things, a group or one of my stores or whatever. Oh, and I did get a confirmation I'm doing that Lucha Libre set. So yeah, that's going to be fun. I'm super excited. Like, some of the people I can draw on there are like Taya Valkyrie and Pentagon, El Cero Miedo and Blue Demon. So Should be a fun set, pretty colorful. So yeah, it's like pretty much everybody that Master Public represents. So Conan, I think he's on the list. Let me look it up real quick since I got it open. Lucha. All right. Luchador list. I think I might, depending on how busy we are. All right. Let's see. Aluche, Damien 666, who's in ECW, was in ECW. Black Taurus, who's in Impact Wrestling. Dr. Wagner Jr. I'm gonna do him for sure. Juventud Guerrera, Conan, Laredo Kid, Psychosis from WCW, Octagon, Penta, El Cerro Miedo, Pero Aguayo, Ray Phoenix, Ray Horace, Selena De La Rena from MLW, Super Astro, Solar Jr., Taya Valkyrie, who's in NXT now, is Frankie Monet, Tineblas, and Vampiro, who was in Lucha Underground and WCW. Yeah, no Blue Demon. So yeah, it's just kind of like modern Lucha. If you send me $100 in the mood to do super detailed Acne Amy Madball, yeah, I could probably do that. I'm doing 10, and I think I'm getting like three returns. It's a small set. Like there's only going to be 100 sketch cards in the set, but I'm getting paid $5 a card plus the returns. So it'll probably take me like a few days to knock it out. I think it's due like August 1st. So 10 cards, $50, three returns. I'll make out good on the returns. So it's more like it's just nice to do something that's not Garbage Pail Kids that I'm actually really into. Plus it's cool because this is like a trading card set that basically I get to do 1/10 of the available sketch cards for it. If I could have done like 25, how much for returns would you do a Santo? Yeah, I would do a Santo. I haven't figured out what I'm gonna charge for returns yet. Probably like what I usually charge in terms of cards. But yeah, no, I love Santo, man. Oh shit. I'll have to show you guys another time because it's kind of hard to get to right now. But I have a Pepsi can from Mexico from the last time I went there, and they had all Lucha Libre guys on the trash can on the soda cans. So I have a Santo Pepsi can that I got in Mexico. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, you guys can totally get first dibs on the whatchamacallit, the returns for those. And I'll do those on the stream too, so. Alright, so wait. So Patrick, do you actually want an Acne Amy Madball? Because I'll do it right now. We'll see how that one, we can knock that out in about an hour or so. Knock that one out, as I say. But yeah, I'm very excited about doing the Dr. Wagno Jr. Oh yeah. Well, I also have a giant Santo poster in my office. I'll have to post that on my Facebook or Instagram. It says like a Santo versus Las Mujeres Vampiro, and he's like just kind of standing to the side with a cape, and there's all these vampire chicks with wings standing right behind him. So that'll be fun. You didn't miss much. I'm gonna do an Acne Amy Madball, and I'm gonna do I just got signed up to do a Lucha Libre set for Rocket Ink Studios, so I'll be working on that on the stream later in July. All right. Let's see here. Well, it's always hard to find like bigger pictures. All right, there we go. That's good enough. That's good enough. Yes. Doing some circles. Yeah, all Garbage Pail Kids kind of have this, whatchamacallit, beanbag head is what I call it. Beanbag head. It's hilarious. Doing the glasses right now. Yesterday, I was watching a reaction stream somebody was doing for the Loki TV show on Disney Plus, and I realized this is why I like talking during the stream so much, because literally they were watching the show and not saying anything. Like literally, it'd be like, "Oh, here we go." 5 minutes would go by. Oh, then like nothing in between. Like I even like messaged him like, dude, you guys got to say something because I can't like this stream is so boring because all you're doing is not talking. So if I ever go through a thing where I'm not talking for like 5 minutes, just be like, Victor, what the fuck? Start talking, man. I can't deal with silence. Also, hey, what's up, Paul? Sorry, I was making a point about how I think streams where people don't talk and it's like a reaction thing are boring. Well, it's like nobody wants to watch you just staring at something and not saying anything. Even when I used to do like live reaction watches, I would talk the whole time. You know, like describing what's going on, something, you know? Because, like, I was tempted to do a live reaction watch for Loki. Maybe I will next week, because just, like, dude, these guys just, like, were so... I'll check afterwards. You know, I trust you. You know, I can't, I have it on the thing, you know, where I can't check for right now. That's why I like this stream so much, because we all interact with each other. Haunted Hat Boxman says, I missed the stream yesterday, but caught a glimpse of that Pioneer chicken dude all effed up. Oh, yeah, that's like, it's my parody pin that I'm doing for the Kickstarter. It's, you know, it's a leather face, and he's going to be on a little wagon that says Sawyer Chili. But yeah, it's a riff on, it means I just have to accept it, so I'll accept it after the thing. It's a riff on the Pioneer Chicken logo, and I'm going to make it the Pioneer Chicken colors. I think it works even if you don't know what the logo is. I used to love Pioneer Chicken when I was a kid. Eyes are too big. As long as it says it's pending, I got it. I'll just open up the app once it's over, Patrick. Yes. All right. Yeah, I don't like streams where people don't talk. I've watched a couple of the GPK artist streams, and like I'm just like skipping around because like they're not saying anything. Say something. How much? Where will the Kickstarter drop? It's gonna be in July. And you'll know because once I get closer to doing it, I'm gonna hype the fuck out of it. So July. But yeah, pins are gonna be part of it, and I also have prints and T-shirts. You know, I just want to make it a big thing. All right, let's get this mouth here. And we know the mouth is important. Soon. Once basically, I just want to finish up Patrick's commissions this week, and then we'll do we'll get onto the vacation stuff afterwards. You and your zits. Yes, the zits will be popping. I always do the zits last, in case you guys haven't realized it. Victor, have you ever sketched your girlfriend doing silly things like a GPK? Yeah, actually. Let me see if I have one here I can pull out. Yeah, just give me a second. Just because I think it's funny. There it is. So I did a shape of water. Whoa, let me fix this. There we go. So I did a shape of water sketch cover a while back. Everyone in the comic forum, dude, that's so stupid. Because like I said, if you watch Batman: The Killing Joke, the DC animated movie, like Batman and Batgirl fuck, like it shows it, you know. So it's like I don't know why they're like backing off, like somehow Batman doesn't fuck, because he does, you know. So I did a Shape of Water sketch cover a while back. I sold it. I forget where one of the groups, but I made the girl look like my girlfriend instead of like the mousy girl. So that's the one. It's like one of 2 times I've drawn her as a Garbage Pail Kid. The other time was because sometimes I do draw you as a Garbage Pail Kid, like at conventions, and I have like a laminated thing. So there's one of me and her, like here's you, like a regular picture of us, and then I drew us GPK style in the example. So yeah, you know. But yeah, this is a good one because she smiles like that too. She has a very toothy smile just like that. You know, it's cute. I gave her the yarn hair because I prefer yarn hair, you know, for Garbage Pail Kids versus real hair. But yeah, I've only drawn me as a Garbage Pail Kid, like, yeah, a one time for like that example thing. And on the back of the cards, this is me as a Garbage Pail Kid. Outline everything in black. Yes. I'm going to color it in first, but yeah. All right, get back in the rhythm of this again. Actually, this face is coming out pretty good. Yeah, I got some white stuff on my hand right now, so excuse that. Needless to say, paint gets everywhere, so, you know, whatevers. The hell? I'm getting a bad angle at this. Alright, give me a second here. I am gonna do Son of Monster Palooza. They emailed, because I usually do that show, and they emailed us as vendors like a month or so ago that like save the date because we're gonna do it. So Son of Monster Palooza is gonna happen October 8th, 9th, and 10th, and I'm gonna be a vendor there. They just haven't announced it yet, but that's when it's happening. I'm also going to be doing Mad Monster Party on July 2nd, 3rd, and 4th in Glendale, Arizona. So if you guys aren't doing anything that weekend, that's another weekend you guys could come and get GPK art and hang out. All right, there we go. Now I'm happy with that. But yeah, right now those are the only two conventions I'm doing this year. I also might be doing Season Screamings in December, and that is by the people who do Midsummer Scream. It's like a Christmas themed horror show, and that is in LA too, so probably be doing that one. Did you do it in both Burbank and Pasadena? Yeah, I always do Monster Palooza, which is in Pasadena. Used to be in Burbank. I mean, just from my perspective, I like it better in Pasadena because I have two tables at the Pasadena show. And to get into that show, I got grandfathered in. So the first year I did it at Burbank, my table was in a hallway next to the bathroom. But it was worth it. And that show, you're guaranteed to make money. I mean, I was in a table next to the bathroom and we still made a few $1,000s at that show. So, and Jon Favreau stopped at my table and I got my picture with him. So that was cool. Yeah. And then Monster Palooza in Pasadena. I have two tables there, and whatchamacallit, I met Guillermo del Toro there. He's really nice. So yeah, there are a lot of shows that I like, but the Monster Palooza is like my favorite show that I do. And I always do Son of Monster Palooza. You know, that was like the first like convention I ever did, so I have a soft spot for that. Like, I can't even tell you how many years I've done it. I'm gonna say like more than 10. You know, I know I've been doing Monster Palooza since like I want to say like 2014. That sounds right. Could be a little later, but yeah. All right, now that is a tight detail drawing. Jesus. Yeah, I take my time on a card when I spend like almost a half hour just doing the pencils. Jesus. All right, now we're gonna do flesh. The flesh. Again, I apologize that you guys got to look at my the white paint on my hand all day. I think uh, I think it's just because this character is harder to draw than most characters. Yeah, that's the thing, dude. There's some characters that are just a little harder to draw than others, and this is one of them. Just because there's the angle with the glasses that you have to get right. Then there's the teeth, and then there's all the zits. Plus, she has yarn hair, and it's in a bun. So it's like, you know. That's usually the trick I use when I'm doing cards for GPK insert sets. I try not to draw characters that are hard to draw for that because it slows me down. And again, what I mean by hard is like, I want to get at least one insert card usually done within a half an hour. I don't want to spend like an hour on one card, that's gonna go in an insert pack. Because there's always the chance that it'll never get pulled anyway, which is obnoxious. I will say, just on that end, the last couple sets I've been really happy because I've seen a lot of my cards pulled. So it made me feel good. Like, okay, cool. For once, like they want my shit to get found out in the wild. You know, because I know there's some people whose stuff they like. Oh, it just sits in the tops vault in case somebody pulls a bad card. And that's kind of depressing because you want people to find your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's a card you worked really hard on. Yeah, usually. I mean, for me, they tend to give me more now for some reason, which I'm fine with because usually means I get more return cards. And I usually add a few more zits here just with the marker. Like zoink, zoink, zoink. All right, there we go. That's pretty good. Well, and the other thing too is I realized yesterday, like the thing I've been doing, like how many live streams I've done in the last year. Yeah, it's hard to tell. A lot of it, I think, comes down to their production run on sketches. Like, I'm sure if there's only 100 sketch cards in this set I'm doing for rocketing, that means it's going to be really hard to pull hits off of that set. You know what I mean? So probably like, one per case or something, if that. I just got your message about the Cash App. Weird. I guess I didn't put it on the thing. But yes, I got the message now. All right, now we're gonna go over these zits with the pale flesh marker again. I think all my panos showed up. Like, I'm pretty sure every single one of them did. I mean, honestly, that's why I started doing my social media URL as my signature. Because that way, when people pull it, like they tag me on whatever thing they're on, and my name is the same on everything. So I've seen cards that like didn't show up in Facebook groups that like people on like Twitter pulled and stuff. I've even gotten commissions from it a few times where somebody's like, "Oh, I really like this art. Can you draw one of this for me?" That's actually one of the reasons I'm kind of surprised more artists don't actually do your social media handle as your signature. I've never seen it happen. In fact, like some people make it hard to read their signature on the cards or use like a name that like only means something to them. I'm like, don't you want to be able to find you? Like, who's an example? I told Shane Garvey this once, like, cause his say K Grim on them, like, cause he's Kid Grim or something. And I'm like, is that your name on anything? Yeah, oh yeah, Yoga Demon, like Joey's thing. Like, what the fuck is that about? I don't know. People gonna do what they're gonna do, you know? Maybe he just wants to be known as that, you know? I kind of just want people to find me in my artwork, and I make that easy for them, you know? Yeah, it's weird. I'm just like thinking about it now. I'm like, yeah, totally. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like I said, dude, I'm not dogging people. It just doesn't make sense to me. But you know, everybody's gonna do what they're gonna do. You know. You might buy that triptych you did holding the Oscar. Did somebody put that up for sale? Yeah, I did a few of those. Oh, that's funny. Oh shit, that was a text. Can you guys still see me? Crap. Yeah, let me know if you guys can still see me or not, cause I just got a text because I didn't put it on do not disturb. You can still see me? Okay, cool. All right then. Hooray for updating apps. Yeah, I know I could, but the last time I did that, I lost the visual. So I think we'll be all right. You know, we'll be all right. I lost my stupid post-it that said "Do not disturb" fell on the floor, so I forgot. And yeah, that's usually how I do it. I swipe down and whatchamacallit, just hit the button. All right. Let's do the braces now. You guys like how this is coming out? I think it's coming out pretty nice. See, what'd you say? Out of all the sketches I bought from you, only 2 are official. Yeah, I can't. Somebody's selling that Joker triptych for $400. Whatever. I remember I did an unofficial one of like right that I made go live as soon as Joaquin won the Oscar, and that one sold. Yeah, I'm still working on it. I just don't have it right next to me right now. But yeah, some more of the commission got done. I'm working on the Freddy one. I just like still doing. See, Freddy's another guy I don't draw very often, just because drawing his face is kind of a pain in the butt. So yeah, Patrick's getting all the hard ones. Like Freddy Krueger. What? Put some blackheads on here. Alright. I'm gonna do outlines even though I don't like doing outlines. Back to school. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, usually the last few sets I've been doing these big head, like actually they're basically like this, just like a big head, and there's like pus coming out from behind. Or a splat of blood. I'm still kind of doing minimal. I don't like laying heavy black lines down. It's like one of my things. But this is about, if I have to outline something, this is probably what I'll use. Because I can still kind of sketch with this pen, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's the whole point. You got to make them look gross. I'm going to go in with that red color pencil in a minute. Is getting money one of your things, Victor? Well, yeah, because else I'm going to feed myself, you know? Victor's got to eat. All right. Not one of my things, as the kids say. All right, I'll do this. Hey, what's up, Jason? You got home late today? How'd your day go? All right, and then boom. Dude, I don't know why people give Jason Hanks money, dude. That guy's a fucking asshole. Just because, like, you see, like, a handful of drawings on his thing that look all right. Ah, Jesus, that sucks. Yeah, and I'm not gonna be a dick or anything, but it's like I've seen this guy's art on stuff, and it's like he has like a couple of fancy sketches. I'm like, dude, all he's doing is just, a monster sketch, and then he's like some watercolor over it. Yeah, like it looks nice, but I could do that if I really wanted to do that shit. It's not something that interests me. I also think it's funny his icon is a bunch of bootleg wacky packages. Like the guy wants to be like a wacky packages artist, That's like his life goal. I'm like, bro, like I turned down drawing wacky packages cuz like I'm not into it, and that's your life goal. I don't know, man. I'm just saying like I also recognize I also recognize that some of the things I've accomplished and not into anymore are some people's life goals. So I try not to like, get on people because some people like, oh, I want to draw Star Wars sketch cards more than anything, and all I can say is, once you actually do, you won't. It's like you'll do it and you'll be like, God, this is boring. But this guy's just a frustrated jackass, who dogs real artists, and that's pretty pathetic, actually. Oh, thanks, man. I'm glad you're digging it. Because trust me, there are a few like I get that people like different styles of art. I'm just saying this guy is a jerk. He goes to he like I had like no connection to the guy at all, and then he somehow found like my Instagram page and started posting shit about my artwork. I'm like, fuck you, man. I mean, I looked him up, and I like, he says Marvel storyboard artist, and it's like he worked on a Marvel cartoon like 30, like 20 years ago or something. I'm like, whatever, man. You're misleading people into thinking you're like working on like the MCU or something. Yep, exactly. I don't know. I'm also I'm like Michael J. Fox in Back to the Future. If you like dog on like me or my friends hard, then I'm gonna get pissed. And this guy was like dogging on guys whose stuff I like and my stuff. So it's kind of like, dude, don't be a dick, man. I actually sent him a message. It's like, does this actually make you happier? And he sent me some like bullshit message like, happiness is relative. I appreciate your correspondence. I'm like, wow, fuck you, man. Anyway, I'll stop talking about that and keep it positive. Keeping it positive. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just don't like it. Like, I don't like it when people like try to tell other people how to live or try to make themselves feel better by knocking other people. It's just something I'm not a fan of. Oh, we will make it happen, man. I went to the movies yesterday and I was feeling anxious, and I took some edibles right beforehand, and I was just like, it was so goofy. I just kept playing with the recliner settings. Exactly. Yeah, people should stay in their lanes. Like I said, dude, there's artists whose work I'm not the biggest fan of, but I know they work hard, so I'm not like gonna be a dick about it. It's like just because it's not my thing doesn't mean like it isn't somebody else's, and I know not my stuff isn't everybody's thing. You know what I'm saying? I think that's part of the reason why I talk you guys through my process a lot, so you can get where I'm coming from when I make certain choices. You know, like how I draw hair. You know, I always do like that blonde layer, you know, even though it might not show up. But what it does is it just makes what's on top of it a little bit brighter. You know what I'm saying? Oof, open water. Yeah, you should take it when it's like something trippy. The movie I went to go see was like about this girl who was like a musician, and when she kills people, she sees crazy colors. So it's like synesthesia. So I was like, oh, this is kind of trippy. So it worked out. Exactly. I just think people need to respect, you know, everybody's journey. You know what I'm saying? And dude, if I ever got to a point in my life where like finding random artists who I have no interaction with just to shit talk them, then I need to rethink my life choices. You know what I'm saying? I like how this is coming out. Yeah, no, seriously, it's like very poppin'. It looks like a sticker. You know what I'm saying? Oh, thanks, Al. I appreciate it. Oh, I'm glad that we always get a chance to like talk about these things on the stream, you know? Thanks, Paul. Oh, yeah, it's kind of weird. You know. Honestly, you know what I think is weird? That there aren't more cards of Atom Bomb like pre-explosion, you know? Like I feel like there should be like, you know, some with like his head about to explode or just like smooth head, you know what I'm saying? Like there's not that much of that. I'm like, huh, he's always exploding no matter what. Like somehow you feel like you're missing out if his head isn't blowing up. I'm just like, I think it'd be cool to see that. I think the only time I've seen atom bomb cards where he's not exploding is that would be cool. Atom Dud. The only time when he's not exploding is in wacky packages like the Gentle Plane Kids or whatever. Well, I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, I mean, I can outline stuff. I just like I always think it looks better, kind of like more colorful, but this one works because the outlining is subtle, I think. Put one there. Just like I feel like that spot's missing one. You know what this reminds me of? Isn't there like a Pokemon that like shoots smoke out of its pores? That's kind of what it looks reminds me of a little bit. I don't remember the name of it, but there's totally a Pokemon like that. I'm thinking I might. There's a chance I might do a Friday stream, but I'm not totally sure yet. Just because I know my streams have been short this week. I just kind of want to make up for it. I know I got to make dinner. in like 15 minutes, so I might end up having to cut this one shorter. Oh, that head looks pretty cool. I'm really happy with that head, actually. All right, I'm gonna outline this in yellow to make it pop a little bit, and then I'm gonna do like a pink background. All right, that looks cool. Yeah, I'm getting more into outlining the sketches because I think it kind of makes it pop more, especially if there's like a cool background or a cool foreground element going on. I started laying it out, man. Like I said, it's all going to get done this week, so that's the main thing. I just got to decide which characters are going to go on it, in which pairings, you know what I mean? I'm multitasking essentially because like I'll like work on something for like a half an hour, 45 minutes. Be like, okay, I need to switch this up before it gets tedious. That's the whole trick to life is you got to keep things interesting. Don't do something until you get frustrated with it. You know, just keep moving stuff around and keep yourself entertained. It's like when the stream started, I was working on that Dead Ted doodle. It's fine. So my job is, you imagine not doing anything right. I need to look for another job soon. Great sketch, my third favorite character. Yeah, I'm sorry. I feel like that's going around. Because my girlfriend is also thinking of finding a new job because hers is frustrating. If that happens, I'm probably going to be doing a lot more conventions because I'll like be picking up the load, a bit. You know, I used to do that, just like straight up, just like do a convention every weekend. And I might have to get into doing that again. Well, I guess it'd be fun. I meet more people that way. Me and my friends who do shows, we call it the carny life. It's like you're in a different town every weekend. Yeah, my July is pretty booked up, but probably next year I'll start doing some in like Denver and stuff, in Colorado and stuff, because Colorado isn't that far away, and I already do shows in Las Vegas, so I mean, relatively speaking, that's not that much farther from Arizona. Yeah, personally, I enjoy doing conventions. It's like, especially since I draw fast. All right, I'm gonna do a little. I'm gonna outline the zit splash a little bit here. But yeah, more than likely, if I started doing conventions, I'd like largely do them in places that like mainly horror shows, and like maybe I do some like trading card stuff. But for sure, I would probably do more in the Southwest, like Colorado and Maybe New Mexico. Actually, I'd probably just do a lot more shows in California, more than likely. All right, so there we go. Oh, let me do one more thing here. Because I just realized there's a chunk missing right there. There we go. Sometimes it's hard to tell from the white background. What do you guys think? I think that came out pretty badass. Might have to do some more Mad Balls. Oh, I'm glad you like the black outline. Yeah, like I said, it's not that I'm opposed to black. I can outline. It's just one of those things where I've kind of like gotten away from that in my art style, you know. And I'm not. Yeah, I mean, I think it looks good too, man. It's just yeah, one of those things where like I like it, but I also like it without the outline. You know what I mean? But I think this looks cool. It pops. It's like a sticker. You know what I mean? And I do like stuff for like the horror set. Everything's gonna be outlined because I need to scan the outlines of everything. So for future stuff like stickers and T-shirts and all that. I mean, I'll do it now and then. It just depends on if I feel like I want to do it or not. It just adds a lot more time to the sketch, and I think sometimes it doesn't add a ton to it. You know, everybody has styles. You know what I'm saying? From I'll work it in every now and then as I feel it needs to be worked in. How's that sound? Because I do outline a lot of times with brown, and I kind of like the way that looks. It's a little more organic. A little more organic. It's funny how like when you get older, you like kind of like get into doing stuff that like you weren't that like appeals to you as you get older versus like when you're younger. It's like outline everything. I know you like the outlines. It has been noted. All right. Well, that one looks good. I'm happy with that. All right. So, uh I'm just yeah, message me. I don't know if I can do it or not just cuz it's short notice, but I'm always down for hearing more about shows, you know what I mean? Cuz I could possibly do it next year. Cuz yeah, the thing is next month. Oh, okay. Well, maybe, yeah. Send it to me. If it's in March, I might be able to do it if it's a free table. Yeah, because next month I'm doing that show. Then I'm going to Minnesota for like a weekend. Is it Minnesota? Yeah, I think so. We're going to Minnesota in July. That's why I need to get started on these vacation cards. Vacation cards, You go to get started on them vacation cards. Anyway, but yeah, projects for today are finishing mailing, packaging all your guys' stuff for mailing, and then finishing up some more stuff for Patrick. Butte Clark. What's Butte Clark? But yeah, so I can at least if I can at least get started on the OS1 triptych this weekend. I know I can finish it up by Monday, and then we can get started on everything else. So yeah, we'll see, because it's Wednesday. I don't want to overextend myself. But yeah. Oh, it's a Butte Clark. It's a Butte Clark. Vacation, you know. But yeah, and then yeah, once all that gets done in July, we'll work on the Lucha cards, and then I'll give you guys first crack on those returns. All right, I will see you guys tomorrow. My voice is cracking. I probably need more water. There we go. Yeah, I need water. It's my old person voice, you know. I was cleaning up my art stuff, and I found like a toy Undertaker urn. I just thought this was hilarious. You guys remember the Undertaker? No, I haven't gone to the triptych yet. That'll be after I finish the panos. There's only so many things I can do. But yeah, it's going to be panos, then triptych, then OS1 in that order. Because I'm not worried about the clown triptych. I already have that laid out in my brain. In my brain. You have it laid out in your brain? Oh, yes! My layout will destroy you, Undertaker! I don't know if you guys remember that guy, Paul Bearer. All right, I'll let y'all go. Keep me in the loop on any break videos I should be aware of. And until next time, you guys stay safe, and I will see you all tomorrow for more live art stream. So thanks a lot, guys.